Back from the dead.
Hello everybody, Sergeant Thomas here, and welcome back to another episode of Building Econ Ridge. In this episode, we are going to start to build a auto repair shop right here in this lot here. I for a long time have not known what to build here, and I think an auto repair shop will fit here fine. And I mentioned this, I think, in my last video that that's what I planned on building here, and I showed you guys the old auto shop from my old world. And I'm going to do it very similar to that one, but I don't think I'm going to do it exactly the same way. But the first thing we have to do is we're going to start out by building the parking lot first. The other one didn't have much of a parking lot because it was built like literally right on the road. But this one over here, I want to have a parking lot similar to this one. And I think from that corner to that one over there is plenty wide, or I don't know, long or whatever. And then we'll have to figure out how wide to make it. So first, I want to count and see how many blocks apart this is. And I guess I'll go, I don't know. I wonder if I should count from this corner to this one. Or if I should count from here to here. I think I'm going to do that first. So let's count from right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need to remember that number, 14, because now we're going to go over here and kind of figure this out by leaving a little bit of grass here like I've done here and everywhere else pretty much. And let's get out some stone slabs, and I guess I'll go like this, and I'm not going to go all the way to this wall. I think I'll leave maybe 3 blocks, so it's not all 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks. We'll mix it up a little bit, and we'll leave like 3 there. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so now I need to get out quartz slabs and stone brick slabs, and we'll put 4 of these down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we should put 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I'm not mistaken, I did these, were they 2 wide? Because I'm pretty much doing them all the same. Okay, I did it 3 wide parking spaces. So let's go back over here and let's go 1, 2, 3. And that means our other layer of white will go there. And this one will go here. And then all in between this will be our stone brick half slabs. And so let's rip all of this out. The only thing I really want to keep the same when it comes to this auto repair shop is like where you actually would be working on the cars, where the big bay doors are, where you would drive your car in and get it worked on. That part of the other shop that I'm kind of using as a reference that I've built in the past, I like, but the rest of it I don't like as much. So the rest of it I'll just have to figure something out when we get to that point. But right now we're obviously doing the parking lot first. And then we will, I think, do the garage part where you work on the cars, and then do the rest of the garage for like the inside, where you would go in as a customer and pay for your repairs. So I don't know how big to make this parking lot. I don't know if I should go from that corner to like say over here, or if I should do it a little shorter. I don't know yet. So what I do know is I need to get out some of the swiftness because I got a lot of digging to do here. That's one thing I wish we had on the Xbox One, or the consoles in general, is I wish we had the tool like the PC has. I don't know what it's called, but it's like I don't know what it's called. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, but you can like quickly remove blocks. With this like wand. It's like a special magic wand, and I could just get rid of all the blocks that I want to with a couple of clicks instead of these thousands and thousands of clicks I gotta do. But anyways, I've been working a lot on my mansion that's over that way, And I've got a lot of it done when it comes to the house. I obviously haven't started furnishing it yet. I still think I'm a ways away from the furnishing phase, but I'm getting a lot of the house done. And I'll quickly give you guys a sneak peek at this modern house that I've been building over here. I showed it a little bit in my last video, but I got a little bit more of it done since then. So I'll just quickly let you guys look at this real fast. I don't know. I'm going back and forth from building this house to building the mansion over there, and now I'm starting this project. So as of right this moment, I have 3 things I'm building, and I don't want to get anything else going until I get at least one of these a little bit closer to being finished than I have got them at this point. So we got 3 parking spaces here so far. These ones might actually be ripped out because I think the garage doors are going to go over here on this side. And I wouldn't want cars parked in the way. So these ones might actually go. But these ones would stay. So let's do these ones over here. So those would go there. And then we'll have some here. Maybe those. Let's see. Would this be a good spot to drive in? I don't know, I guess so. I don't know, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to rip all of this out all the way to where at most I'll go. And if I don't want to go all the way there, then I'll replace all the grass back or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and tear all of this out. Okay, so I've ripped all of the grass out. And I'm just going to lay this stone brick half slab all the way over here. And then I'm going to go back. And let's put a spot here. Here. And I'm just going to go all the way. Even though I know some of this is definitely going to be ripped out. But it'll just help me to visualize how this will look when it's all said and done. Okay, so I can maybe put one more here. So that would go there, and then that would go right there. And then I could do this, wait, yeah. And then this would be right up against this, which I don't really care about this touching this. So now I'm just going to bring this all the way across, like that. And now let's figure out where the center would roughly be. I'd say like right around in here. So let's rip these 2 lines out. And I can maybe make this the entrance. Let's just count just to see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parking spaces there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. It's not that big a deal. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. I would prefer it to be. But again, it doesn't have to be. So I would rather there be more on this side, and it might make more sense after a while, but let me just do that. And now rip this out, and I think that will go there. And that will go there, and this will all be taken out. All the way to the road. And this will be the driveway in. And let's see though, this looks very, very wide compared to, let's say, these, as well as these ones over here. I am trying to kind of keep everything the same in a way, like when it comes to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 wide. This looks like it's probably 7 wide there. Let's see how wide this ends up being. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 2 blocks bigger. I could bring it out to here, but to be honest, that might look weird. Because the only way to fix that, I would have to replace this. Or not like, wait, yeah. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to make it bigger for now. I can always fix this later on if I really, really don't like it for some reason. We'll do that. Do the same thing over here. And so now I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the parking lot, and then we can start to build the actual garage to the auto repair shop. Okay, so I've gotten the parking lot done, and I've changed it a little bit. I've moved it further back from the road, and I did make it 7 blocks wide for the entrance. And as you can see, I left some of the parking spaces unfilled in over here, because like I said, the garage doors to the auto shop are probably going to be like right here. So that's our next step, is to start building the shop itself. But first, I want to put a little bit of stone in here, like I did in the front of the shopping plaza over there. There's just a little bit of stone like this. It's kind of like a driveway up to the garage doors themselves. And I'll go to about right here for now. And we'll rip all this dirt out, replace it with stone, and I'll build the shop like right here. Okay, I got some quartz out, and I'm gonna build it out of quartz this time because the original auto shop that I built it out of blocks of iron, and I just don't like the way the blocks of iron look. When I built it originally, we didn't have quartz. We only had blocks of iron for white, other than like snow, I think, or white wool, and I didn't want to build it out of white wool. So this time I can get away with building it with quartz, and I used, I think, gray wool right here. Yeah, gray wool for the doors last time, but this time, since we have cyan and it looks gray, I'm gonna use this clay. We're gonna make this 7 blocks wide, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this will be one of the garage doors, and this one's going to be closed. And then we'll knock that out. And this is where we are going to put some gray stained glass right there. And then this part that separates the 2 garage doors is going to be 3 blocks wide. And we're going to make a door right here, so that if this was real life and both doors were closed, we wouldn't have to go through the shop to get inside. We could go through this door if we had to. So that's what this door is going to be. It's just another way into the shop. And we are going to put an iron door right here for now. And then replace this grass. And so now let's do the other door. And this one should be 7 blocks wide as well. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one's going to be open. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out by putting the stained clay there. And so that'll be 1. That's 2, 3, 4. And for us to add the window on this one, we're just going to go ahead and rip out the window where it's going to go. Is that right spot, I think? That's the right spot. And since we can't put stained panes, obviously, in here, we're just going to put full blocks. That's how I did it on the other one. Okay, so we gotta put stone in here. Hopefully this works out perfectly, where the entrance to the shop will be like right here, lined up with this entrance drive path way thingy. So let's go here. Oh, wrong block. Okay, so we've basically got our doors, and I think I'm going to end up using this stone on the inside as well. I wasn't sure what I was going to use for the inside of the garage, but I don't think anything else will look right other than stone, because I also want to make it look like oil stains on the inside of the garage by using coal ore blocks. But we'll do that later on. Now we're gonna take this blue wool, and I was going to use like lapis blocks instead of the blue wool, because I kind of don't like using wool as the structure when it comes to building something. I don't mind using it as floors, So I was going to switch it out. Instead of using blue wool, I was going to use the lapis, but I don't like the lines in the lapis where you can see each block. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick with using the blue wool. It's not like I'm building the entire thing out of wool, so I don't have to worry about it burning down, even though I think I have fire spread turned off. Yes, I do. So our first layer is going to be just like this, and I think that's where I turn it, right? That looks about right. And then we'll do it over here now. We'll just stop it right there. And now the next step is we're going to do more of this quartz. So we're going to go up 2 blocks again like this and just connect it over here. This part's going to be easy building this part of the garage, but the actual like inside, since I want to do it differently, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. But for now, let's just go ahead and get this figured out and done. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the blue wool and we're going to fill it in again just like we did, 2 blocks high. All the way back over here. And I am going to spell out the word auto on the front here, but instead of using glowstone like I did on the other shop, which doesn't necessarily look bad, but it doesn't look as good as using letters like these over here. I'll show you guys. See these letters where you're using full blocks, half slabs, and stairs. It looks a lot cleaner when you make letters and words with these. And if you have never seen these before, because I only discovered this, and I don't remember from who or from where, recently, not like real recently, but less than a year ago, I guess. But if you've never seen letters like this, just search Minecraft letters on Google, and you should see multiple images showing you that whole entire alphabet of how to do letters like that. And that's what I'm going to look at right now and spell out auto on the ground here, and then we'll put it up there once I have it spelled out here. Alright, so now we have the word auto spelled out using quartz full blocks, quartz stairs, and quartz half slabs. And so now we're going to put it up there, and to make this easier while building it, I'm just going to go ahead and fill all of this in so I don't have to try and place it, because it's going to be on the blue and not on the white. And also some of this blue is going to stay behind the letters. And so we're going to start out by doing the U first, and then we'll do the T, and we'll use this center of the door here as our center, and we'll do the U right here. And let's see, so I think it's 2 blocks, 2 full blocks, and then leave a gap there, and then we'll place, I think it's an upside down stair here and here, and then a half slab, and that should be our U. Looks about right. And then we'll space over to here and we do our T, and I'm gonna do a 1 block gap between the letters, but since the T comes all the way over here, I have to do it 2 blocks apart down here, as you can tell. So this has to go, it has to be a stair, and it has to go like that and like that. And now we'll do the U, which, let me fill some more of this in, or no, the O I mean, sorry. And so we'll go 1 there, and this is an upside down stair this way and this way, and then just place 2 stairs like that, and then put the half slab there and there. And now we just have to do the A, which is over here. And so we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, and then put a stair there, and then you'll put a half slab at the very top, and then 1 at the bottom of the middle blocks, if that makes sense. And now I'm going to rip out this wool, some of it, and leave that there, rip out that, and rip out that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Let's get rid of this, though. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave that. I don't know. I do and don't want to leave that there. I guess it looks okay, though. It's perfectly centered, and I definitely like those letters much better than using glowstone like I did on the last one. It just didn't look right. But at that time, like I mentioned before, we didn't have quartz, so I had to use iron at the time, and we also didn't have the ability to put stairs upside down. So that building it's a lot different than this one, basically. I don't remember exactly when I built that building, but it was like, I think around 2012, because it's right next to the mall that I built in that world, and I did build that in 2012, so I don't know when we got upside down stairs. I totally forget. But anyways, let's go ahead and figure out how big to make this building now. Let's go ahead and just go back this way, and I guess I'll fill the floor in now. Let me go ahead and fill this floor in full of stone. Okay, I filled in a lot of the floor, but while I was filling it in, I was thinking to myself whether I should do 4 lifts again like I did last time, or if I should do just 2, one on that side and one on this side. And I think what I'm going to do first is start out with obviously doing 2. If I want to do more, we'll just go again. But this is how I did it. It's very, very simple. I just used 4 pistons like this, and then I would do 4 more pistons like that, and then I would actually put redstone underneath and make it to where they'll lift up and down. So I guess for now we can just put redstone blocks down here just to lift them up, and we can see how it looks. So it should look like that, and then we'll do another one over here. So let's see, line ourselves up. I think that looks right. And put these in. And see, if I was only to do those 2, then the building's going to end basically where it is, if not a little bit further back. And I feel like that's going to be too small. So I think just to make the building a little bit bigger, maybe to like right here and then curve it back, what I'm going to do is do the 4. So I guess we'll just go like this and fill the rest of this in, and now we'll have to determine how far apart I should make them. I don't know if maybe right here's good, because I don't want to make this building too big, but I feel like that, I guess that's spread out far enough. So those 2 will go there, and then right here, and then we'll leave a little bit of room back here, so we can have like a wall with like parts and stuff on it, I guess. And I don't know what I'm going to use to make it look like parts or whatever on the wall. We're going to have to figure that one out. So curve it back to about right there. And I'm not sure how I'm going to make this side not look so flat, because looking at the other auto shop that I built in the other world, it's very, very flat on all of the sides except for the front where it says auto, and obviously that's because we have these doors which are indented a little. The blue comes out and then the letters come out, and so it doesn't look so flat out here. But when I look at the side of that one, it is super flat, because it just goes, you know, all iron blocks and blue wool, and there's some windows, and that's it. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I definitely don't want to do it just flat, that's for sure. I'll go ahead and power these on, just so we can get a little bit better of an idea how this is all going to look. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I really appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think so far about how, you know, the shop here is turning out, what you guys do and don't like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So thanks for watching and have a good one.